Hi YouTube, Coinpicker here. Here are my thrift store finds for the last couple weeks. I wanted to show you this find, back then, but just didn't have enough time to make a dedicated video just for it. So that's what this is. I'll give you the backstory. So basically, I went to the Salvation Army. It's about 20 minutes from my house, drove there. And I go through the doors. And right away, I make a beeline to the fresh merchandise cart that they always wheel to the front. And sometimes if you're lucky when you're there, they'll wheel a second one. So it's very random. You don't know, when they wheel it up. But it's basically the stuff in the back that they priced out, ready to go. And they leave it out front and they slowly put it on the shelves. So I looked at it and I realized, oh, there's something I recognize, like something I want. So right away, I grabbed the basket, start scooping every single one of these items from the cart. And, people are looking at it and going, what's the big deal? And I think one of the workers asked me, oh, you're buying all of them? I go, yeah. So this is what I bought. All these little miniature wooden carvings from China, depicting the average person's life or lifestyle in China during the early 1900s. And I bought something similar to these years ago off of eBay, coming from England, but were also carved in China. They were similar, but I think these ones are lacquered, while the other ones weren't. The other ones were probably a decade earlier, just going by the hairstyles and whatnot. But here you see some of them have the traditional Qing Dynasty ponytails for the men, and the long, coats or dress wear that the men used to wear. But some of them have the Republic of China post-1912 haircuts, where it's just, like Western-style haircuts. No more ponytails. So you got a mixture of that. So I'm thinking it's during that transitional period. The end of the last emperor's reign was like 1911. So I date it roughly around that time period. So I'll just go through them one by one. They were pretty reasonably priced for the age. I mean, they're at least 100 years old. These more complicated ones, bigger ones, are $2.99 or were $2.99. And the single smaller ones, more simpler ones, were $1.99. So overall, I think I spent like 50 bucks, 50, 60 bucks. So here you have someone, either they sell cloth and they're wheeling it to the market, or, well, because there's a suitcase here with a little keyhole, or there's, migrants. So it's hard to say. I mean, there's a mother and two kids. Next, here is a merchant selling watermelons, watermelon slices. So I think originally he would have had like some sort of knife or cleaver, and that disappeared over the years. This table did come undone. Probably have to glue that back on or just leave it as is. Next, you have a school teacher. Doesn't she look angry? It's like, Johnny, do your homework. No. Next, we have a pagoda, like a tower, Chinese tower. And this one, I wonder if it is a seamstress or just someone selling fabric, and that's how they sort of measured it. Seems like a troublesome apparatus to measure fabric. I don't know, maybe they're making something, I don't know. Next, these two are a bunch of ladies. I think that's like a weaving loom, making more fabric, I guess. Either that or it's like a torture device. Hard to say. All right, next we have this person bringing their steamed buns to market, I'm figuring, or some sort of food item. So you get your two big giant steamers. Alrighty, and I'm going to leave the really interesting ones last. So here we have two basically official making prayers to their ancestors for good fortune. So he's kneeling. There's like a plaque at the front that says either the ancestor or some sort of demigod, like god of good fortune or whatever. Most likely his ancestor, someone who passed away. So you have like two giant sticks of incense. You got the small incense in the middle, 4 bowls of food offerings. And this is the same thing, but missing the plaque up front, just facing us. Next, we have, and you see the clothing. He's dressed as an official or a mandarin of the government. Next, we have someone catching fish, a fisherman. Very interesting. And then we have, I guess, 2 farmers on their water buffalo. We have another farmer with a water buffalo tilling the land. And then we have this farmer, it's probably a corn shucker where, you put the corn on the very top and then crank it, and then the niblets would fall down the center, or that little chute. Oops. All right, that's pretty interesting. All right, here is some very interesting stuff. All right, those of the faint of heart, turn away or turn off this video. I'm just kidding. So you have here a criminal being ready to take their punishment. So the long paddle is to basically hit their butts. So in this case, the next scene is someone in position, someone holding him down, and another official swatting him so many times. Like basically the judge would say, for stealing a chicken, you will get 4 swats on the behind with this, bat. Looks like a cricket bat, actually, flat. And then we have some other criminals in stocks. So here's a double stock. You have 2 people connected to one board, and I'm figuring the red blotches are, the public throwing rotten fruit or tomatoes at them. Pretty interesting. And we have another one. And then we have a single one. Very cool indeed. And then the most interesting one would be this person. I don't know if it's a live person or maybe, most likely alive. But you could figure it could be a dead person too. Just like in Europe, how they used to hang bodies in cages, criminals or prisoners that, was executed, to basically tell the other criminals, don't do this or this will happen to you. So this person is actually hanging inside this box, and there's some writing on the top. Probably says his crimes, what he did. But it's so cool. Look at this. $1.99 for this one. So, yeah, these are what I picked up. I would say, if I were to resell them, I would say the more complicated ones definitely would probably, most likely, get $20 each. 20 bucks would be fair. The more simpler ones, probably like $10. But this is more like a historical significance, less on the monetary value. But it's good that it's cheap. But I can imagine these sort of things, these cultural relics would be like in some sort of museum. And I have to show you something. Let me see. All right. And they had a really cool thing at the Salvation Army thrift store right now. So you donate a bag of clothing or whatnot, and they give you like this coupon. Like, I mean, it has expiry dates, but usually they don't have expiry dates. But for this promotion, it's like 50% off one electronic, 40% off 2 household items, 30% off 3 bedding and linens, and then the usual one, 10% off purchases of $25 or more. So hopefully I'll be able to use this on my next thrift store run before May 4th. But yeah, that's bonus if I do. But I'll show you. I finally, first fan mail for our channel. Yoo-hoo! So this is gonna be fun. I wonder what they sent us. Anyways, it says here, pictures. I'll just show you. All right. Let's see if we can. All right. It's going to be a second while I'll just put this in a holder. All right, we're good. Now my hands are free. All right, so we got this package to the Coinpicker channel, which our post office box is here, but they should have used the full name just in case to make sure I get it. Anyways, yeah, if you missed this PO box and you want to send us something, just check down below in the comments. We have the same information in all our videos of our PO box address. And I don't know who sent it. I mean, I blocked out their name for privacy, but I'm just opening it at the same time, you know, you guys are seeing it. So I will definitely give them a shout out. Nothing else in here, but what is in here? That's awesome. Right, I'm going to read this. Oh, no way. No way. All right. So basically, it says, "Dear Sir, I watch your videos on Japanese coins. I have the 2 coins shown in the enclosed photos and was wondering if you would be able to identify them and estimate a current market price. I would appreciate your input on this, and if there is a fee, I appreciate your input on this, and if there is a fee, let me know beforehand. I may be reached via email at blah 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 blah. Johnny." All right, I thought I would have coins. No, that would be super generous, but no, it was actually the photographs. I don't know why didn't they just email me, because my email is down below. He actually spent like $10.50 American just to send me 2 pictures. Well, it was exciting anyways. So if you see here, it's a 1 yen coin, Meiji 7. Wow, if that's real, that's worth some money. That's a rare year. I think that's, yeah, it's a very scarce year. The other one is a Meiji, Japanese Meiji year 9 trade dollar. Those are rare too. Oh my goodness. And then the back, but the only thing is, I don't like the way the back is. It looks, it's like as if someone cleaned it. Because you see those sort of scratches there? It's like from polishing. This one is okay, but there's some beveling, as if this was a cast coin, which it shouldn't have been. It would have been like a machine milled, stamped out coin. Or not stamped out, but you know, like they have the blanks and the design would be stamped onto it. So let's look at this again, A and B. Honestly, it's really hard to tell this way because the fakes are getting better and better. I don't like how this, there's some material loss. So maybe Maybe it was a mounted coin at one time, or it was a cast copy. That's why, you know, someone did some work, finishing the coins, like, you know, filing off the rough bits and stuff. So if it was a legitimate coin in roughly this condition, I would say this one probably would be like $1,000, and this one, for the very hard year to get, it'd probably be something similar. So Johnny, thank you for the photographs. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this is our first fan mail, and you definitely get the shout out. It's very exciting, even though it's just pictures, but I love it. Thank you. And yeah, this is our video. And yeah, our first fan mail. Hopefully there'll be more to come. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We're very close to our 5,000 mark, so hopefully we'll have some more subscribers to push us into that new plateau. Okay, so we will catch you on the next video. Coinpicker out.